Good morning. Okay, so Alfie is upstairs. He is in the bathroom. He's in the bedroom and he is, careful Jay, he's trying to steal my seat. He is on his own and he's fast asleep and it's great. He's just catching up as I'm asleep, I think. He's been doing this for a few days now actually, but one of us, like either me or Matt, has been kind of staying up there with him. But yeah, today he's like actually up there on his own. Whose eyes are you? So if you can tell, we are back from our little trip now, back home.
Mama?
We didn't get back till late last night. Mama. It was like 1 o'clock this morning,
Mama.
wasn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, so it was like 1 o'clock this morning. Somebody's like attached to me today. But yeah, got back quite late. I did a lot of driving last night. We had a bit of a nightmare. I think Albie's been quite bad for teething at the minute. He's been very clingy and a bit whingy, if you can say that. I mean, he's upstairs at the moment on his own, so he's not that clingy, but he's been quite clingy over the weekend. And yesterday when we got in the car, we had a bit of a mare because he decided he was going to scream, and I mean scream, like really scream. And so we stopped, thought it was his nappy. I'd fed him before we went, like before we left, so I didn't think it was that. Changed his bum, it wasn't that. Stripped him off a little bit because I thought maybe he's a little bit warm in the car. Wasn't that. So yeah, and then he ended up screaming for a further like, not hours, but like for a further like half an hour or something like that. And we managed to get to a different services and we just stopped. We got out we got Jake ready for bed, gave Jake some tea because he hadn't really eaten much in the way of food. He'd eaten lots of chocolate, well not much food yesterday, so we thought we'd better get some food in him, and then when we get in, all we've got to do is just kind of like put everybody to bed and go to bed ourselves really. So yeah, so it was quite a journey to say the least, and we avoided the A1 because it was full of roadworks and we didn't want to sit in roadworks because it's like down to 50, and I feel like on motorways being limited to 50 miles per hour, it's quite slow, so it's a bit, you know, don't really want to do that. But I am making this little video for you guys because I realised when I got back and I went to edit some footage this morning to put the video up for 7 tonight, which is the video you're watching now, I didn't actually have that much footage. I mean, it's the first weekend that we have been to see Matt's mum and dad in a very long time, so we didn't really want to kind of interrupt that by vlogging or trying to do different things and vlog them, because I mean, it's, you know, time for family and I didn't want to just keep getting the camera out. So instead I did manage to get a little bit of footage, but I thought I would just introduce this video a little bit and explain a bit why we kind of didn't get that much footage. But we also had a really lovely weekend. The boys really enjoyed it and it was really nice. We are going to go back up again soon, and there's lots more things that we are going to do that I will vlog, but I think just certain things, just sometimes you need the time with your family without getting a camera out. So yeah, and you know, it was really good. We really enjoyed it. The journey up and the journey back was not the highlight of my trip, to say the least, but definitely whilst we were there it was really good. I am breaking out quite a bit, but I think that's just like stress. Yeah. You enjoyed yourself, didn't you? Yeah, Jake really enjoyed himself. He thought it was really good and really great. But yeah, so I am going to go now and I'm going to let you watch this little montage of our weekend. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's not a bit of a fail, but I mean, I didn't want to just upload a random video for you. I know that I've probably said in my videos, or I've probably said in my vlogs, that we are going away on a trip this weekend, and you know, I don't want to kind of just ignore the trip completely. So there was a bit we did, and there was a bit I managed to capture on camera, so I'm going to do you a little cheesy montage. It won't be very long, it'll only be a few minutes, but it's better than nothing, I thought. And yeah, but I could do some cool things with it editing wise for you all, and hopefully, you know, you'll feel like you were there with us a little bit. You can see how our weekend up Newcastle went. Bye. Good morning. I'm trying to be quiet because everybody else is in bed. Me and Jake are up just having some breakfast. You got a bunny? You got a bunny? Bunny. So we have come up to Matt's mum and dad's for the weekend, so I'm just gonna like coin all the vlogs together. I don't really know how much I'm gonna get to do because obviously don't want to take away from the time that we have spent here, because we're not here for long, we're only here for like 2 days. But yesterday's journey up was an absolute nightmare. Jake decided to have an explosion. Albie was crying the whole way. We had almost flat tire and we needed our headlight changed, so it was very eventful to say the least. But yeah, we're all here safe and sound now anyway, and yeah, so it should be interesting. Don't know really what we're gonna do while we're here, but yeah, thought I would bring you along anyway. I'm gonna put it all together and do like a weekend vlog, which I haven't done before. Hopefully that'll be a bit better than the bittiness of the daily vlog. Mama, what's this? It's a Postman Pat book. Shall we read Postman Pat? Yes. When it gets to autumn, the leaves begin to fall, so nearly all the trees have no leaves at all. In autumn, when crops ripen, we are grateful for them all. Pat's prepared a breakfast for Harvest Festival. Okay. That's Pat, yeah, that's Postman Pat. Can you get in? There we go. On the 5th of November, the children have a guy. Postman Pat stands looking at fireworks light in. Oh, Mum got that one wrong. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! In autumn, Pat picks his apples. He will take them on his round and give them to his many friends who like them he has found. Ah, that's a cute little book, isn't it? Yeah. And this is my breakfast, some toast and a cup of tea. Jake won't eat his because he's fussy. Soaking wet, but it's really sunny actually. I'd love to like live by the beach, I think. Look,